5 years ago, I was living paycheck to paycheck. Not because I wasn't making money, but because I was spending like I was rich, when I was actually broke. Every Friday, like clockwork, I'd get paid, and by Monday, I'd be broke again. I blamed inflation, my low-paying job, and even bad luck. But deep down, I knew the truth. I had no control over my money. And worse, no one ever taught me how to get it. Until one night, something clicked. The wake-up call. I was at dinner with friends. The bill came. I confidently pulled out my card. Declined. It wasn't the first time, but this time hit harder. My friends covered it. I smiled, laughed it off. But inside, I felt humiliated. That night, I went home, pulled out every bank statement, every receipt I could find, and started adding. It felt like a financial crime scene. $9.99 subscriptions I forgot to cancel. $38 on takeout in one weekend. $76 on random Amazon purchases I couldn't even remember ordering. I wasn't bad with money. I was just unaware. The $10 rule. I came across a quote online that changed everything. Greater than, every time you're about to spend $10, ask yourself if future you will thank you. It hit me. I had no relationship with my future self. I was living in the now, recklessly. I decided right then and there to live differently. The next morning, I set up a simple challenge. Pause before every $10 plus purchase. Wait 24 hours. If I still wanted it after that, I could buy it. No guilt. That rule alone saved me hundreds in the first month. Tracking plus awareness equals power. I downloaded a basic budget app and committed to tracking everything. Not just bills. Not just rent. Every coffee. Every Uber ride. Every little leak. I stopped guessing where my money was going, and started telling it where to go. I created a system. 50% needs. 30% wants. 20% savings debt. I wasn't perfect, but I was trying. And trying consistently was the difference. Snowball wins. My first target was a lingering $2,000 credit card debt. I cut back on streaming, cooked at home, and did freelance gigs on weekends. 4 months later, it was gone. The rush of that first payoff was addictive. I printed the debt statement, crossed out the balance with a red Sharpie, and pinned it to my wall. I began visualizing my future not in things, but in freedom. Freedom from anxiety. Freedom from working jobs I hated. Freedom from being stuck in a cycle. The side hustle shift. Once I got clear on my money, I got clear on my time. I stopped wasting weekends. I started tutoring online in the evenings and selling digital templates on Etsy. Within a year, that extra income added an additional $10,000 to my bottom line. Every single dollar went to savings, investments, or self-education. And the more I learned, the more confident I became. I opened a high-yield savings account. I started investing in a Roth IRA. I automated my savings. I wasn't just out of debt, I was building wealth. 5 years later, I now have $60,000 invested, a 6-month emergency fund, no debt, a thriving online side business, and peace of mind that no paycheck can buy. But it all started with one tiny rule. Greater than pause before spending. Ask if future you will thank you. That one question created intentionality, and intentionality changed everything. What I wish everyone knew. 1. Wealth isn't about income, it's about behavior. 2. Awareness is your financial superpower. 3. You don't need a raise, you need a plan. 4. Small habits shape your entire future. 5. You can't build a better life with the same mindset that created your struggle. I used to think money was complicated. But the truth, it's mostly emotional. Once you get your mindset right, the math is easy. If you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or ashamed, hear me when I say this. You're not behind. You're just getting started. And your future self, they'll thank you.